20 grams of plant-based protein per serving. 20 grams for the gains. G-A-I-N-Z, gains. All right, Saturday morning means here at the trails. Let's take a look. Lots of cars this morning. More than likely when I'm leaving, over half the cars will be gone because it'll be hotter. It's already pretty warm as it is right now, but I'm gonna hit a run. So for this one, this vlog, I'm gonna stop periodically during the run and go over some updates on the supplements, like where I'm at, where I plan on going, and just give you all some updates on that. So I'm gonna go warm up, then go run. All right, talk to you in a minute. Okay, folks, about a mile in, I just ran up that hill. It's not too bad. Been on around the concrete so far. Now I'm about to head this way, which is into the trails, like deep into the trails. First, check in here. What's the status of the pre-workout? So, I have the formula. I have the flavor. Thank you to everybody who taste tested and gave me responses back. So there's 3 different versions of the formula, and I chose one. So, got the order in. Paid the 50% down. It's kind of how it works when you submit the order. Well, at my point, you submit the order, you pay 50%. Then once they get things going, then you got to pay the other 50%. So yeah, let me go this way because I'm gonna try to keep the sun on your face. So got that. So next step is, which I've already started, is get the labels created and insurance. Got to get insurance, which is what I'll talk about next time, because that's a whole rigmarole so far. So I'm gonna get back to running the trails. Talk to you in a minute. Okie dokie. I'll walk this way. I'm gonna try to keep the sun over to the east. About 2 miles in so far. I just came that way. If you go over that hill, all there is the gut check hill. That comes after I run behind me and then around, and then I eventually go up that. All right, check-in number 2. So insurance. So this is where it gets tricky. This is my current struggling point, is finding insurance. So let me say it this way. I gotta be careful. I'll explain that in a future video. But I need certain limits and certain types of insurance for the supplement company. I mean, just imagine, you're running ABC supplement company. Somebody takes the product and they get sick. They could be because of a disease or illness that they have, or genetic, or whatever the case may be. More than likely, it may not be related to the supplement. They get sick. They go get a lawyer and sue you, and then you got to go to court and everything. If there's a recall, something happened, the manufacturer messed up, or there could be a myriad of reasons. I'll go into that later. There's a product recall. The FDA is like, nope, you got to recall everything. There's insurance to help with all that, to cover the losses that you could have, or to pay out, etc. So, but you got to find insurance carriers. So, I've reached out to several people, insurance agents, not going to name names, companies, etc. And it is difficult to find a carrier that will cover dietary supplement companies because it is high risk. Add to the fact that, and I don't, on applications, I state this because I want to be honest, because if something happens and it comes to an investigation and they look into it and they find out that I lied, well then, it's on me, and then I'm up shit creek. I designed the formula. I've had insurance companies, they would not cover me because I designed the formula. I don't manufacture it. I can't manufacture it and sell it interstate. That's against FDA guidelines. It's got to be in a CGMP, a facility that follows CGMP guidelines, current good manufacturing practices. That's all in the Code of Federal Regulations, beyond the scope of this. So I have a manufacturer that makes it, but they wouldn't cover me because I designed it. So that's just some of the pitfalls. You know, it's part of it. I mean, the big scheme of things, the way I look at it is, the more I've progressed in my life, and I'm, you know, it's a constant forever journey, the problems don't go away. You just get bigger problems, you know, or more expensive problems. So I know a year from now, whatever, I'm going to look back and say, oh, this was, in terms of where I am and at that time, and a year from now, this will be small potatoes compared to what I'm going to have to deal with then. So it's just part of it. You know, it's, I've talked about before, you got to deal with the struggle and everything when you want to get to where you want to go. I've said this to my accountability partners, and even said it here on the vlogs, is if it were easy, everyone would do it. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to do a supplement company, whatever, and that it can be difficult to find insurance. Maybe other people have found insurance easier than me, but, you know, still looking. Got several arrows in my quiver. You know, it's the whole thing is don't give up, and I just keep at it. So, all right, I'm gonna go this way, and then I follow the concrete, not run on the concrete, but on the grass, all the way around up to the observation deck area, which is the highest point in the trails. Long check-in, but I think some valuable information. Whether you're running a supplement company or not, get yourself insurance. All right, do not go cheap on that, because when this shit hits the fan, and that's the thing, is when you get big enough, you're gonna get sued. It's just a matter of time. You'd rather have your ass covered than not, and you'll be grateful when you do. So, all right, check you later. Bye-bye. Okay, I don't know, maybe 3.5 miles in, I am right at the foot of Gut Check Hill. I'll show you here behind the trees. All up that hill. Hey, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. So I'm gonna run up the hill. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. It's a difficult run today. Difficult, but not so difficult that I feel like I'm about to die, which has happened before. So it's a good, hard run. That's what she said. All right, so last, before we close it out, which will be the next check-in, Howard's Blend plant-based protein powder. What's going on with that? So just yesterday, and I will post a little video probably on my Instagram, TikTok, I got a new shipment of Howard's Blend plant-based protein powder with, wait, not 5, no, too little. Not 10, not enough. Not 15, nope, no gains with 15. 20 grams of plant-based protein per serving. 20 grams for the gains. G-A-I-N-Z, gains. Fully stocked. There will be a link to the Shopify store in the description to check it out. Also in my profile on Instagram, there's a link to LinkPop, which has the link to the Shopify store to go buy some, or just shoot me a message. Comment on the video, shoot me a message in Instagram, TikTok, send me an email, howard@howardsblend.com, and we'll take care of the transaction. I'll get you some. Now, it is in a 2-pound bag size. It was 1 pound. Double the size, double the fun. It's now 2 pounds. So, 1 bag will last you, if you use it every day, a whole month. So, pretty good. I'll have another video of why it went to 2 pounds. There's an economic reason for that. So, all right, hit the run, talk to y'all in a minute. All right, finished. Somewhere around 4.6 miles, so not bad. I wanted to be in that 4.5 to 5, preferably under 5 mile range, so right on the money. Time was good. Not the best, but it's better than the worst. I think I'm a little dehydrated. I have a lot of water, but I think I needed to bring more water. But overall, great workout. Probably couldn't do it again, but I could go a little bit further, so that's exactly where I wanted the intensity to be. So yeah, wrapping it up. It's a lot of money that I'm putting into the supplements, and I'm going to say investing into the supplements, the pre-workout. It's a lot of money. At least it's a lot of money to me. Not to mention that I still have to pay for the labels, I have to pay for shipping to ship it to me. The insurance, which I talked about before, which is a lot of money. It's not like I don't know, some health insurance policies that I've had where it's like, $100 a month or something like that, depending on who you work for. It's a lot more than that, and that's just like for the minimum coverage because of the way the insurance is set up for supplements. But when I see all the fees like adding up, then it scares the hell out of me, and I've talked about like the little voice in my head, like the little angel and devil voice that says like, do you have enough money for this? Boy, this is too much. Maybe you shouldn't do it. This is too much money. There's probably something else you could do that's less money. But that's the fear, the insecurity. It's all that talking. So the way I overcome that is I look at it and say, okay, well, yeah, it is a lot of money. Some of it is a one-time fee that once I pay it, I don't have to do it again. So that's good, Some of it's reoccurring, paying for, make sure no one's coming out, walk into them. Paying for the supplements, the insurance, those are all reoccurring fees, But I had an episode on wasting money. To me, it's not like, and each their own, but to me, it's not like buying, a fancy watch or something like that because you want to impress on people that maybe you got a lot of money or you know what you're doing, you got your shit straight. To me, this is an investment, and a watch can be an investment too, absolutely. But I look at it as an investment because the plan is in the future that all this time and expense that I'm putting in now, just like with the insurance, it's going to be small issues. Like, it was worth it because I invested in myself and what I believe in. So with that, it's like, okay, I look at the possibilities. Like, yeah, it's a lot of money. Could I lose all the money and never get it back? Sure. But you never know until you try. And I'm putting my heart and soul into this. So whatever happens, I think I heard this from Tony Robbins once. I don't want this to be a motivational thing, but it made sense to me. As long as you gave 100% or you learned something, it wasn't a waste. Definitely learning a fuckload of stuff. You think it's that, what is that? In unconscious competence. You think you know. You're like, well, I know what I'm talking about, but in reality, you don't know shit, so. Learning a lot. Learning the hard way, but, one way or another, we're going to get it done, so take you along with me. So, alright. Look at the trails. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Take a look. what I tell you, when I get out, less than half full. Said it before, when the heat is gone, people are gone.